Let's talk more on the lead gen and demand gen side of things. Demand generation versus lead generation for business to business marketing. What do you view the differences are, and what benefits does each one have?
A lot of people get confused with both these things, right? What is lead gen and what is demand gen? Like earlier we were talking about Zoom, right? I'll just start with an example to explain this to you. Like if Zoom do lead gen, then they'll start advertising or they'll start publishing blogs that we like you can do virtual calls on Zoom, you can talk to your colleagues over Zoom, you can have a video call on Zoom, right? Buy Zoom or take a subscription or take a demo from Zoom, right? That is lead gen. But when it comes to demand gen is actually comes at the top of the funnel, and this is where you excite the people, right? Like for instance, you can have blogs or content related to how to increase productivity while working from home, or how to have conversation with anyone in the world, right? From anywhere, wherever you are. So these like when writing articles based on these topics and presenting themselves as a solution, that is demand gen. When you are talking about a problem and trying to solve that, right? That's where demand gen comes into play. When you instead of focusing on lead gen, you work on demand gen, you create very high quality leads, and the sales cycle also increases, right? For instance, if someone is working towards lead gen, then they won't care about the PDF they have created, right, to capture the lead. They'll just capture the lead, and as soon as they get it, they send that to their salesperson, and they'll start calling them or sending them emails. But when it comes to demand gen, you like craft that PDF in a beautiful way so that if someone reads that, they become a fan of your pictures and they come back to your website again and again for the solutions, right, for their problem. So that's the basic difference in demand gen and lead gen.
So let's keep talking then about demand gen, okay? Because you definitely caught my intrigue with that. What are I don't know, you have 7 strategies listed here, but let's go over, we don't have to do all 7. Maybe you can pick the top 3 or the top 5 if you want, but give us a couple of the strategies for high quality leads using demand generation.
Like as I mentioned, the first thing is care about the customer, right? Care about the person who's going to read your content, right? And once you'll start caring about that, you'll start providing value. So the first and the topmost strategy for demand gen is provide value.
That's an important point, because a lot of companies, I think the mistake they make is they write what they think the customer should think is important instead of what the customer actually thinks is important and of value to them. And when you flip those two things around, that's when you start seeing a lot of demand gen results, because you're writing something of value to your end customer.
That's right. And second strategy is whatever type of content you produce based on your industry, whether it's blog, it's videos, it's podcasts, or whatever it is, just make sure that you try to create interest in your products and services. Not just always talk about your features, right, of your products, right? Nobody wants to listen to those, right? But try to increase the interest. For instance, I said that how to increase productivity or how to talk to anyone anywhere in the world. Those sort of things. They really help to get better and high quality leads, to get to excite people to buy your products, to make them fan of your products. Right. So basically, to do this, you can try to use intent data. Right. You can come up with the data to find what buyers are actually looking for, what type of problems they are having, right? Once you start doing this research and start crafting your content based upon that, that's when you will see magic happening.
All great stuff and some awesome tips. So then let's talk about some of the content, okay? So we just talked about demand generation and some of the strategies to get some high quality leads. Now, one of the ways to do it is through content marketing. So how can digital content marketing really help you increase your revenue? What type of things should you focus on?
So for this, we have a very simple formula, right? If anyone follows it, they will be they will very easily be able to find the content, right? And the formula is NDPP, that is needs, desires, pain, and problem. Just everyone, like anyone who is listening to this podcast, if possible, take out a paper or maybe your mobile and just write what are the needs of your customer, what are the desires of their customer, right? What are the problems which they are facing? For instance, I am a digital marketing agency, right? So the need of my potential clients are they are looking to generate some leads, right? Their desire is to never worry about marketing. Someone could take care of their entire marketing and then they never need to worry about it, right? Their pain point is if they don't generate enough lead, their business might shut down, right? Or maybe competition is increasing, revenue is going down, right? That's their pain. Their problem maybe too many local showrooms or clinics or whatever are opening up and they need a solution for it, right? So when you write down all the problems, all the needs and desires of your potential buyers, and then the keywords which you have listed, start writing content based upon those, right? What to do if your competition is increasing, right? More clinics have opened up in my local area. What to do, how to increase sales, right? Once you start writing content based upon the needs, desire, pain and problems of your targeted audience, then you don't need to worry about any keywords, you don't need to worry about any keyword stuffing. You will always be writing the content in which your potential buyer is highly interested in, right? So that's what I advise to all my clients as well, that instead of focusing on keywords and what type of volume they are getting, right, write content on those topics which are actually useful, which will provide value to your users, right, when they are searching for a solution. And we have seen tremendous growth in our clients website using the blog and the type of topics to choose.